Another week down, another week to go over all the things that we sold, all the things that we picked up. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and let's jump into what we just sold this week. First up, we sell this Mickey Mouse set for $130. After fees and shipping, we came out to right at $100 of what we made after fees. Unfortunately, we didn't do the right dimensions for this product, so I did lose a few dollars in shipping, but no worries, we still made $100 on this product. Next was our GameCube Wavebird that we sold for $67, and after fees we made $57. This is one of my personal items. Next, we sold the Lego set for $68 and actually made $67 after fees, as I actually had the dimensions too high on the calculations for the shipping. Next, we sold Call of Duty for $16 and got $14 after fees. Next, we sold this It book for a whopping $5 and got $3 after shipping and fees. We then sold the Action Replay that we bought in the bundle for about $40. We sold it for $80 and got $68 after fees. And then lastly, we sold these third-party controllers for a whopping, I think it was like $5 and got $4 after fees. I still have to actually ship that out today, so not too sure about that. But that leaves us with a grand total of $605 for this week to purchase a bunch of other things that we will get into now.
All right, so I'm actually on my way to do a few trips. Right now I'm here to pick up a Facebook Marketplace deal. I'm waiting for them. I'm really early though, so just kind of waiting in the parking lot for that. And then I'm also hitting up a few pawn shops as well as hitting up Goodwill possibly at the end. There's like 5 pawn shops I plan on hitting, see if they have any video games, see if they have anything else I can look to sell. I don't know if I'm going to find anything. I've literally never stepped foot in a pawn shop in my life, so it'll be interesting. But the deal that I'm doing right now is not going to be the greatest deal. It's all right. I'll probably make, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks, nothing crazy. But again, it gives me eBay listings, and that's important. And it's also a potential connection. They said they had more games, so maybe I have a connection here too. So just more opportunities, but probably not the best, but it's worth a try. I'm at a Goodwill. I've literally been in a Goodwill one time in my entire life, so we'll see how this goes, see if we get anything.
All right, we're going to go over the good, the bad, and the ugly here. First off, the good. These were all from pawn shops. This I bought for $3. I can sell it maybe for like $8. Not a great one. I probably will make my money back after fees on that one. Oh, well, I wanted to pick something up. It was whatever. Mortal Kombat Armageddon, I think is like $15. I bought this, Time Splitters for the PS2, this, and Gundam, which is the best one. All 3 of these I bought for $25. They asked $30. I asked $25. They said okay. I got that, and these 3 combined, I mean, it comes out to, all 4 of these combined come out to about $75 conservatively. So really, really good deal. Even if you take off, let's say 75 times 0.2, you take off $15 for fees, you're still looking at 60 minus 29. I made 30 bucks. Pretty good. I went to 4 pawn shops. I bought, luckily this was the first pawn shop I went to for the first 3, and then the second one was this one, and I went to 2 more. Didn't find anything good. None of the other ones were good deals. They were basically priced right at price charting for a lot of the other stuff. So one of the things I saw though was a lot of consoles. And I'm telling you, I need to get on Amazon and get pre-approved on Amazon through like Nintendo. I saw someone with like 5 Nintendo Lights for like $120 a piece, which is about what it goes for on price charting. But if I sold it on Amazon, I can get like $160 for them. And like after fees, it'd make me like 20 bucks. And then I guarantee if I said, hey, I'll buy all 5 of them right now, I bet I could get them for at least 110, probably even $100. I'd say I'll give you $500 for all 5. I bet most places would take that. And if I could do that, buy them for $500, I could make 30 bucks a Switch on that. And I guarantee those are quick sellers. So now we're going to get to the bad. It's not bad. I will make money on this deal, but it certainly is more than it's worth, probably. And also, once again, I'm going to open this so it doesn't make a bunch of noise. They smell like freaking smoke. I'm so tired of doing Facebook Marketplace deals, and they smell disgusting. Every single one of them. And I know, I'm pretty sure I have a pretty sensitive nose, but I'm just getting really tired of buying these games that just are so disgusting. Like, all of these smell like smoke. I'm going to have to throw them in. I'm going to throw them in the bin, wrap them all up with Probably wrap them up individually with those dryer sheets. So I'm gonna try and lay all this out here real quick, and we'll kind of go over everything I bought and what all it's worth. Quick voiceover here. I'm going over all of these games that I bought. Really, all you need to know is I bought $80 worth of games, and I probably would, if I sell every single one of them individually, I might make like 30 bucks on them. So it wasn't amazing. It wasn't the best of buys, and it depends. I might have to lot some of them up, so it's not going to make me a ton of money, but I want to just jump in here so you don't have to listen to me rant on right now. There you go. That's the games. Now we're going to talk about the ugly. I talked about wanting to go into this Goodwill, and I did. And two things, well, there's a lot of things, but two main things. It was almost all clothes. That Goodwill is very clothes-centric, and I have zero desire to do anything in clothing. If I have to, I have to, but, like, I want to stay as far away from clothing as I can. And then two, like, I was incredibly uncomfortable. I remembered through this experience that I'm not the best shopper. I don't even really like to shop for anything. I just almost feel like everybody's watching me. I don't know if anyone else has this fear. I don't know if it's a fear, but it just feels, I get almost anxious when I'm there. And it's just really off-putting. And I feel like everybody's watching me, and I understand, trust me, I know that nobody is. My brain can say, like, no one cares what you're doing. Who cares? Just go in and do what you were going to do. But the whole time I just felt awkward. I went over to the DVDs and the games, saw nothing, tried to scan some things. I didn't find anything of value. I went over to the toy section and the plushes. I actually found a Squirtle that was $1 that I probably could have sold for like $8 to $12 online. So it was going to be a good deal, and I held down that for a while, but then I realized I wasn't going to find anything else, and I didn't want to just go in and pay for one thing. So I felt like awkward with that. There was probably things to be had, but there wasn't a lot for one, so I think that didn't help. But also, I just was like incredibly uncomfortable, and I think ultimately I'm just gonna have to work to get over that. I think that's the second time I've ever been into a Goodwill ever, and I just never really shopped at Goodwill. Not that I'm like bougie or anything. I don't really shop much at all, but I've never done it in a Goodwill, and I don't know. I just felt weird, and I felt awkward. I felt like everyone was watching me again, and I know that it's not what's happening. So more of just me rambling, so I'm not going to go too into that. But I do want to try and get over my fear of Goodwill. I think I can do it. I'm going to try and work on it this week. But as we get into this next footage, I wanted to go over what I found. I'll show you this video that I show you I don't really have much more footage of it, but I met this amazing contact that we spoke for like 45 minutes. He was super cool. He was a big gamer, has a huge collection. I ended up picking up a Wii for $100 from him. It was brand new in the box with a bunch of games that I could sell, so I thought I could probably double up on that. It was a really good deal, and he was a super cool guy to meet. I don't have any footage of actually meeting with him. I still don't feel confident showing, like, having a camera on me, like actually going and seeing people. That feels kind of awkward to me, so I'm not doing that yet. But I did have this deal. It was a pretty good deal, but it was $100. I then got an eBay package in that actually came with a few games that I bought. I bought it for $40. I think I can make about $60 on it. Nothing crazy after fees. Again, probably not my best buy. I've not been doing the best with video games. I have a few deals. The Wii was a good deal, but this one wasn't my best. Then came the weekend, and I wanted to try my first shot at some garage sales, and my goodness, did we do excellent at these garage sales. I have footage of what's laid out. This is probably just most of the first day and some of the second day. The first day was definitely my better of the two. I got some ink cartridges that I got actually for free that I could probably sell for probably 30 bucks combined. I got some amazing books, some mangas that I can sell. I bought them for $0.25 a piece. I got some ties that are kind of useless that I might just have for myself. I'm trying to think of all the other things we got. We bought a hot plate, which is a Mickey hot plate. That we bought for $2, and I can probably sell for like $25, which was a great deal. We found a Kate Spade purse. I saw one sell for $100. I think that was new, but this one was in almost pristine condition. Looked excellent, and I bet I could get like 60 bucks for it. We bought that for $2. When I asked her how much it was, and she said $2, I couldn't believe it. We also bought some hats. I think each one were about $2 a piece. I think each one goes for about $10 online. I tried to dabble in it. The hats were the second day, and there was a lot less to pick from, so I really tried to get something for my day. So it wasn't the best of pickup days, but it was really cool. It was really fun to get out there and try and find deals. It was a really fun experience. I went with my brother and my sister on Friday, and then Saturday I went with just my brother. It was a lot of fun going together and doing this. It was a lot more fun than trying to just go by myself, and I felt a lot less self-conscious that it wasn't just me going. So it was a really cool experience. I had a great time. The one thing I did want to talk about were these BMW symbol things I have. They were sitting on top of tires. When I looked them up online, they sell for like $40 a piece, and there are 4 of them. She gave this to me for $2. I was blown away. I thought that was the best deal I was ever going to get this weekend. Unfortunately, I did find out that on a Discord I joined, someone mentioned that, hey, give you a heads up, you might not be able to sell those on eBay. They got a Vero strike, I think it's what it's called on eBay. Basically, it's the makers of something saying, like, you can't sell that. Either it's a fake or we don't want you to sell our product. And they got in trouble for that. I don't know if that's a BMW thing or if it's these things specifically. So I might have to sell these locally since I don't think they really want you to sell them on eBay. I don't think these are fake. I think these are legit BMW logos that you put in the center of your wheels. So I might be able to try and sell that on Facebook Marketplace or something. But I will make sure to warn anyone that buys them, hey, if you're buying these just to flip on eBay, be careful, you know, like take it with a grain of salt. And if you're buying these obviously to put on your car, then here you go, they're great. So I don't know, we'll see what we do with those. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't sold anything on Facebook Marketplace in a long time, so I don't know how we're gonna do that. But otherwise than that, this is a great haul, a lot of fun. I've got a lot of listing to do, and that leads us into what we want to do next. So currently this is what I have as my setup to test things, to ship things, my cards, my packages, everything, and it's kind of dirty, as you can see, and kind of this takes up way too much space, and I want to clean this up a bit. I want to move the card stuff. If you actually see here, this is my brother's setup. I actually have him come over here and help me with the card stuff, and he works on this during the day. And I think if I want all the card stuff over here, and then all of the shipping stuff and testing stuff over here. You can even see below here, God, it's a mess, is some other shipping stuff over here. That's more card stuff over there, some tape. I don't even know what that cord is for. So I want to clean this up. I want this to look much better. My first thing is I want to get a TV that is going to replace this TV. This TV is way too big. I'm wanting to look for a small TV that I can replace this with that'll look good, and I want an old CRT. So my goal is to look for a cheap, small CRT that I can place right here and can easily plug things in and unplug things. Secondly, I also need to find like a power strip to put over here. My power is right behind this table, and I want to be able to easily plug things in up here instead of having to go around and plug it in. So we need to get some sort of power strip. I've got a few, but I don't think anything's going to work. I'm either going to have to buy a new one, or maybe I'll find one when I'm out garage sailing. So, and then obviously, like I said, I want to remove a lot of this card stuff that I don't need and make this just a shipping station overall. Even if I have to put stuff on the wall, I don't know if I'll go to the wall just quite yet, but I eventually will need to possibly do that. And then I also am going to have to somehow find room for this bad boy. I bought the if you take a look, this is a light box. I have a light box now, and it's quite big, as you can tell. So I'm going to see if I can fit it on here and make it work with everything. I'm thinking if I scoot it all the way to the end here, and then with a small enough TV, I can scoot this enough over that I can even have like a system right here, and then I'll have room to work right here to ship, and then I'll have the box right here to take pictures. I'm hoping to make it a one-stop shop. The biggest thing for me is I want to make this station as easy as possible. So I want to turn this into like a cleaning station, workstation, a little bit of everything, and I think I can fit it all on one table, and then put everything card-wise on this table and have all of that. And I also, my brother isn't here as often as I am, so his space is completely empty below. I want to move a lot of that stuff that I don't use on a daily basis under this desk as well, so it's a little bit more hidden and a little bit more unused. Now, with the power of editing on my side, there it is. Wow. I'm pretty amazed by this, and the size of this light box I was not expecting. I'm definitely gonna have to collapse this down when I'm not using it, because it takes up just so much space.
It's insane, but my goodness, is this going to make it so much easier to take photos. I'll have a dedicated photo booth that I can take photos in, which I'm really, really excited about. This is going to make getting through a lot of pictures just so much easier. I moved all of the shipping supplies I don't need and all the stuff under my brother's desk. Got it all swept, makes it look good. So yeah, let me turn this thing on. Look at this monster. My goodness. It's so nice. I love it. I can't wait to take photos with this thing. It's just going to make photo taking so much easier, and I'm not going to have to worry about it. This does feel very cluttered. If I end up eventually doing less with the cards, I might steal that desk and just put everything over there, like all of the light box and a few other things over there, and just have this be a testing station eventually. But we don't know where that's going to be down the line. But so far, so good. We're going to test this out. We haven't even tested this out yet, so let's test out this TV and make sure it works good.
I'm realizing now that I'm wearing the same shirt that I was wearing earlier in the week, so we're just going to act like that doesn't matter. And we just wanted to say TV works great. Everything works great. I wanted to go over a quick few things that cost us that we need to take off of our total that I didn't really go over as the video was happening. So we bought some bins over here to put our stuff in for $25. We bought some cleaning supplies for $19. We bought the photo booth for $67. We bought some Wii wheels online. I bought that on eBay for $9 after shipping. The garage sales cost us $52. We bought a set of books. Actually, can you see them right here? They're Vinland Saga 1 through 12, I think it is. We bought those from somebody on Facebook Marketplace it was supposed to be $80. I'm an idiot and missed our meetup, so it ended up being $90. I gave them an extra $10 because I'm an idiot. So that was $90. I think I can list that for about $150, $160 online. Then we bought the TV for $25, and we bought another Wii separately that was its own thing for $50. So with all that said, we have $20 left, which is kind of terrifying. I think I might have done some math wrong somewhere because on my sheet, I have $60 left. I know I'm adding a sale that I made earlier that we haven't shown yet on screen, but that doesn't add up. So I got to figure out whether this is wrong or whether my video is wrong. I'll try to, at the beginning of next episode, show you the exact number I have on my end. But I want to show you my listed value so far. $1742.64 is my total buy it now value on our store. What's really cool about this is I don't have so much stuff listed. I still have that PS2 or PS4 that's in that bin. I still have all of my garage sale stuff to list. I've got so much more stuff to list that's going to be worth it. We're going to start lowering prices so we can get more things out the door. It's all about just trying to flip and get this going. The fact that we have $1,700 in listed value just now, and we've got so much more to list, I bet there's at least $1,000 worth to list. So I'm going to really try hitting the ground running this week on getting a ton of stuff listed and really not focus too much on just trying to get stuff. I'm going to try and do a better job of showing you guys exactly what I got, what I bought it for, and what I'm listing it for, and show you guys what sells. Before I go, though, I want to show you one last thing. I have 7 feedback now. I have 6 feedback from actual buyers, not me buying something, but other people buying something from me. Really, really cool. I actually put a note in some of my orders. Most of my orders, I put a note and said, like, thank you for buying from me, and then like mention something about the item. And people even mentioned my note a couple times in the feedback. So really happy with the feedback so far. Really happy with the channel so far. It's been really cool. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys do, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next week.